Bulletin has been issued on activist Sonam Wangchuk by MMC and Safdarjung Hospital. According to the hospital, Wangchuk is receiving the required medical care and his vital parameters remain stable. Doctors say his blood parameters have shown minor improvement but continue to require close monitoring owing to the psychological stress and systemic effects of prolonged fast. He remains under the constant supervision of a multidisciplinary team of experts from VMMC, Safdarjung Hospital and AIIMS, New Delhi. The medical teams have said that sustained treatment and round-the-clock clinical monitoring are essential to promptly detect and manage any potential complications. Atul Ranjan, my colleague, joins us on the broadcast to give us more details about this. Atul, what more can you tell us? Sonam Wangchuk, it's been over 3 weeks. He's not consumed any food.
Well, yes, and he continues to refuse any sort of IV fluids or any sort of oral rehydration. Is if you go by all the medical bulletins that have been issued by the Safdarjung Hospital. In fact, this was the fifth medical bulletin that has been released by the hospital right since he was shifted from Jantar Mantar to the hospital yesterday early in the morning. And continuously in all the reports, in fact, what the doctors have maintained that his key vital parameters, continue to remain stable and he remains conscious. However, doctors continue to keep him under close monitoring. In fact, the latest bulletin also says that, the mental impact and the physical and the systematic impact that his body has, borne because of the, prolonged fasting, that is something which has been, is being closely monitored. In fact, there's a 12th line of the medical bulletin that has been released right now. At least 3 times closely monitoring or clinically monitored words have been used. So that clearly sort of says that, the AIIMS, the team of the Safdarjung as well as the team from AIIMS that have been dispatched to take care of him, they continue to keep him in close monitoring, as well as that also implies the fact that, the march that has been proposed for tomorrow early in the morning, that is probably something which is distant away for Sonam Wangchuk. Earlier we saw, Sonam Wangchuk's wife also reaching out to Delhi High Court to get him shifted to a private hospital of their choice, because what Wangchuk's wife alleged that there isn't very much transparency when it comes to sharing their health update as well as reports of the tests that have been that Wangchuk has undergone in Safdarjung. But Delhi High Court did not, ruled in her favor. In fact, the Delhi High Court upheld center's right to shift Wangchuk to a hospital, and so clearly, not a great news for Wangchuk's wife. But as of now, Wangchuk continues to remain in Safdarjung's, monitoring, and he'll probably miss the march that has been proposed by Cockroach Janata Party to the parliament tomorrow.
Atul, stay with us. More breaking news coming in.